Hey guys, welcome back to the bench. Today on the bench, we are going to review the Vue Lite 2 smart glasses. Now, this particular frames that I have in the video are the Leo line of smart Vue glasses. They have several different lines of glasses that you can purchase. They also have shades, so if you're in the market for some smart shades with these features, definitely check them out. Now, let's start off with the price. So the price on the frames are going to be about $200 when you go into their website. And don't worry, I'll have a link in the description to get you straight to the website and also get you straight to this particular pair of glasses if you end up liking this particular model. Now, as far as the glasses go, like I said, they're $200. They do take insurance, so that's great. Now, starting off, let's start off with the functions of these glasses and how you actually use them. So starting off, I would try to get this into the frame so you can see it. It might be a little difficult, but on the side of the frames, there is a little emblem etched into the side of the frames. And it's in a V, and it's on both sides of your frame. So how you turn these glasses on is that you will place your finger on the V and you will hold it down for about 3 to 3.5 seconds, and your frames will turn on. When they turn on, you're going to get some indicator lights. They're going to be located on the inside of your frame to the left and right of your eyeballs. And they will flash blue and red when they're trying to sync up to a device for pairing. How you turn these glasses off is that you're going to press and hold the little V symbol, and it's going to cut your glasses off, and you need to hold it for about 6 seconds, or about 5 to 6 seconds to turn them off. Now, when you want to answer phone calls, you double tap the V. Same thing with pausing and playing music. You can double tap the V. With the Vue Lite 2, they're also Alexa compatible. So if you have a device or Alexa device, you can also use your Vue glasses with those. And Google Assistants also with these glasses, which is great. Starting off with one of the things about the glasses when you're turning on and off, let me explain that the legs on these glasses are independent of each other. And what I mean by that is you're able to turn on one leg at a time. So when you turn these glasses on, you're going to need to press and hold both V's on both sides of your frame to turn both legs on. When you want to turn them off, however, you only have to press one V on one side of your frames, and it will turn both legs off. So just keep that in mind when you're using these frames. Another thing we're going to get into is the sound quality. So your sound quality and your sound is going to come, and it's going to be very difficult to see because this is they're black and they blend in with the frames. But right above where your ear goes on the frames, right above your ear, where it loops down, is where the speaker is located. The speaker is located in that position so they can, force the sound or direct the sound directly into your ear. So as far as the sound quality on these glasses are great. They're crystal clear when you're making a phone call and having a conversation. Sound great. My wife has spoken to me over the years on many different earbuds and many different devices, and she says that she prefers to talk to me on these because it's nice, crisp, and clear. Now, when you're dealing with these frames, I want you to keep in mind that while they are nice and crisp and you can hear perfectly and have a great conversation, when it comes to music, they're also nice, crisp, and clear, but you're not going to have a lot of bass. So I want you to keep that in mind. So if you purchase these frames and if you're somebody who like a lot of bass in your music, I'll let you know now, there's a 1 to 10, there's going to be like a 1, if that, of bass. But the sound quality, like I said, is very clear. So, for me, that more than makes up with it. As far as their connectivity to devices, perfect. I have connected them to iPads, Android phones, tablets, computers, smart TVs, gaming systems. Never had them disconnect on me, not once. Connectivity is awesome. The range that you can get on this device, from what I can tell, in real world applications. To give you an example, I could go and leave my phone downstairs in the basement, and I can go to the kitchen upstairs and still have connectivity. I can get probably about a good 30 feet away from my phone and still have great connectivity. I haven't really gone that much further out from my phone, but I don't think most of us are going, probably more than 30 feet from their phone typically. But yes, but like I said, though, these are awesome. I love them. I highly recommend that you get them. And if you definitely look for some shades, definitely pull the trigger on those because they're well worth it. On top of that, the quality build of them are awesome. You're not going to have any problems with, the quality build of it. Now, to let you know, the leg on the side of this frame, and it's going to be like this on most of the frames, just to let you guys know, the leg on it is about 3/8. So it's about 3/8 thick on this leg of this frame. Now, with it being so thick, I want you guys to keep in mind that when you fold these, unlike a normal pair of glasses, when you fold them, you can see how much wider they stick up and how they don't sit flat. So you can kind of see that in the video where you have so much space where with a normal pair of glasses, they would sit a lot, closer together. With that being said, there are some things I want you guys to keep in mind with them being thicker. Something I kind of learned last minute a couple of weeks ago on a trip. We were traveling down to Florida, and I wanted to put my glasses, I had my shades on, I wanted to put my glasses in a hard case when I travel. You're going to have a hard time finding a hard case for these frames because they're so wide. So if you're somebody who likes to use a hard case for your frames, and you get these, I'm just letting you know, giving you a heads up. You can probably find a hard case that's big enough for your frames, but I've had 3 different pair of hard cases, and it won't fit in any of them. So just a little heads up, something to keep in mind. With that also being said, with them being so wide, they come with a Vue pouch when you purchase them. But just to give you a heads up, with a regular glasses case pouch, they will fit down inside them, but it's very snug. So when you push them down in there, you can feel the frames or the legs kind of just going just a little bit more than you would care for, okay? Because again, they're so wide. But with the Vue pouch, this particular pouch they give you, it's a lot bigger, a lot wider. Your frames slide down in there perfectly. And that works out great. Now, with the charging of the Vue glasses. And by the way, guys, if you're finding this information helpful, if I'm giving you information that you feel is helpful, by all means, a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you. So as far as the charging of these glasses, the way they're going to work is this. I'm going to try to get it in frame so you can see it, but it's going to be kind of hard. But let's see here. There are 2 little metal studs in the bottom of the frame right here. And the way that's going to work is they are magnetic. It's a magnetic charging. So the way it's going to work is you're going to have your glasses and you have these chargers that are like little rectangles or little rectangles, and they magnetically lock onto your glasses, okay? And that's how you're going to charge your frames up. Now, when I use these particular frames on, if I'm using them to the point to where I drain the battery, from 0 to charging to 100%, I can get it fully charged in about 25 minutes, about 20 to 25 minutes to get it fully charged. Now, when you have them on standby, they will run for, the longest I've had them on standby is about 10 hours, okay? And they seem like they had pretty good battery life still at 10 hours. Now, as far as using them, you can get about a good 4 hours of usage out of your frames. Now, one of the things that I typically do when I use these frames, especially if I'm out on the road, like a couple of weeks ago when I was traveling to Florida, we had delays in the airport. I wanted these legs to last longer because I didn't know how long we were going to be delayed. One of the things that you can do, one of the things I love about these frames, is that you can use one leg at a time. So you can turn one leg on, listen to it for 4 hours. When it dies, flip it over, use your other leg on your frames on your glasses, okay? Now, as far as these frames go, because they're a little wider, something else I want you to take in consideration is that because they're wider, if you're somebody who has an oily scalp, or a lot of oily hair, or you maybe collect a little oil around your ear, when you're dealing with regular frames of glasses, because they're so thin, you may not notice it. But with these, they will collect oil around the top of your ear part. So if you are a person who have a lot of oil in your hair, just keep that in mind, and you may want to clean this or be a little bit more focused right there where the speaker's located, so that way that you don't get oil or anything like that down to the speakers, because these little speaker grooves are very fine and you wouldn't want to neglect them, okay? And that's another thing about these glasses I want to say real quick, is that when you purchase these glasses, they're no longer glasses when you purchase them, okay? I want to let you guys know that so you can start thinking like that. They are electronic, and you have to start thinking about them in a way that you would think about an electronic. There are ways you care for your glasses at home that you may be a little more relaxed with them versus an actual electronic device. So just kind of, you have to start thinking like that when you use these particular glasses, because that's what they are. They're electronics. Now, with that being said, the things to come with the Vue glasses, or the Vue Lite 2s, are again, it's going to be get off of here, off of there. So it's going to be the charging cable. That's one of the things they're going to give you. It comes with parts, a little screwdriver, some little nose pads to go in there, and some extra screws for your glasses. It comes with an instruction manual, and it does come with the glasses case for your glasses. Okay. Now, a couple of things I want to let you guys know, that if you are purchasing these frames, you're going to need to get a pupillary eye distance. Is what you're going to need to know, and that's another video in itself. And you can look it up online, look it up on YouTube. It's easily done. You could do it at home. It's not a problem. If you can't do it or you don't know how to do it, go to your eye doctor. They will be glad to give it to you. Yes, you're going to need your pupillary eye distance is what you're going to need to order these frames, because when you order them, you're going to have to put your information to the computer, and so they can have your prescription also. So they could take your prescription, put it into the computer, so that way they'll know how to make your frames to fit your eyes perfectly. Now, another thing I want you guys to know is that they are coming from China. I thought, for some reason, I was under the impression they were coming or made in America, but apparently they're made in China and they are shipped to America. So the wait time on these are going to be, I think I had to wait from the time I put in my prescription. It was 2 weeks, I want to say it was, just for me to get these frames, maybe 2.5 weeks, it may have been. And just to let you know, I think over there in China, they kind of do their mailing system a little weird, but they sat in like a distributing center, their mailing center in China, in one place for like 5 or 6 days. And so just kind of keep that in mind in the back of your head, where they're coming from. It's not a problem. Most of the shades in the world now are made in China, just like everything else. So it's not a problem, but I just want you guys to know that's where they will be coming from. You will get a tracking number, by the way. So you will get a tracking number when you purchase your glasses. That's how I was able to track them throughout the system to see where they were at. Now, as far as that goes, some of the best case scenarios that I see using these glasses and where they really shine for me are times where I may be sitting in the bedroom and my wife wants to read something on her phone or read her tablet quietly, or do something else quietly, and I want to maybe watch a TV. You can hook these up to your smart television. You don't have to disturb anybody. Another thing I really like about these glasses is the ability to not have something in my ear. So if you're somebody who works in an industry where maybe earbuds are frowned upon, but if you have something like this, you may be able to get by with it. Also, if you don't tell anybody, they really wouldn't know. I actually wore these to work for about 2 weeks before I said anything to anyone about them, and they were kind of surprised that they actually were glasses with Bluetooth capability. With that being said, like I said, computers, tablets, game systems, they work great with these glasses. I highly recommend them. The build quality is great. Now, I couldn't be more happy with my purchase. Like, again, I will leave a link in the description for these particular frames and to the website. By all means, please like, subscribe to the channel. Again, I would love to have you.